okay? But we do have an idea. Somebody like myself do have an idea, okay? If everybody remember the battle around the Kano and Gandolla, who couldn't deliver Kano. Not only that, APC Egbekegbe was defeated in Kano. They really like showed them enough that there's no guarantee that they will ever surface there again. I'm just saying, and they had to try and see if they could take it through the Supreme Court. Remember, where they couldn't through their ballots. Even Mahmoud couldn't help them. So you see, these guys too are trying to consolidate their own power. If they don't do everything to demystify Gandolla, Gandolla still have the power to wreak havoc and get rid of them using the same corrupt system that has protected him for a long time. So let's demystify him and try and do that. But it's also a distraction, isn't it? Eh? Let me say thank you to my friend, Yomi Totu. Yomi Totu. You know something? I'm happy that Yomi Totu actually is here this morning. And it is your message that just reminded me of what I've always wanted to say to everybody here. Guys, we are organizing the Yoruba Union conference in Glasgow for August. Okay? All of Puna will be say, Una no they need visa. Of course, we they need visa to go everywhere. Right? I am thinking if you would be interested, like many people have already shown interest. So it's going to take place in Glasgow. And the way I have been, with the information I currently have, the hotel here in Glasgow, that we are likely going to have this conference held, right? The hotel is already offering to give us between 10 and 20% discount. So all our guests. So I'm saying this now. And another thing I wanted to say about that is that it's our conference. And if you are the type that is interested, a supporter, should I say, an advocate for the Yoruba self-rule, self-determination, Yoruba nation, autonomy, whatever it is that is different from this current madness going on in that place. And there are some people you would love to be there to speak. So we are going to open a portal soon. That portal is going to be for every one of us to recommend those you believe can actually make impact on people in such conferences, okay? So we are starting from Glasgow in 2024. So we'll likely go to Ontario, Quebec, Manitoba, Canada, in 2025. And maybe by 2026, in the summer of 2026, that could be somewhere in the US. Okay, now it could be anywhere and everywhere, but this is going to be the pioneer. And we believe that it is doable. But we want to make it memorable as well, okay? So we need people okay, that all over the world. They are like, public speakers, experts, when I say experts, okay, I'm talking about professionals and indeed historians. We want to have people who knows Yoruba's entomologies, Yoruba's history, Yoruba's everything Yoruba, including the Yoruba political history too. So we want those speakers invited. And if you begin to suggest their names, Mayegun, there is this professor in so university, Leif, we would love that if that guy could, that kind of thing, right? You can begin to suggest them easily. And the moment, we get all those names, we do our background check on them, then we will write them. It is so easy these days. It's not that difficult anymore, okay? We'll find their contact. In fact, it would be great if you have people you would love to recommend for this conference to be there, right? And you can get their contact across to us as well. We will write them, reach out to them and see what they have. If they do not have much on their plate around that time, we can begin to prepare on having them around, okay? Your favorite speaker or your favorite scientist, your favorite economist, your favorite this or that you have actually listened to, and you're like, wow, we need people like this. You would have them suggested, to us, and we can put all this package together before the end of April. There should be tickets, okay, for those who will be interested in coming to Glasgow in August 2024, okay, to the Yoruba Union Conference. I'll tell you more about it, but you will need to help us to make it a memorable event. So far, so good. Hotel accommodations for those who might want to make hotel reservations, we have been guaranteed of some discount the moment we sort of kick off, say, we sign the papers, okay? And yes, you can book your hotel, get a discount, make a reservation, and then other things that are, including, see, we are also looking for performance as well. If you are within the UK or you have the capacity to travel, all right? Like if you are performers, troupe and all that, you would also have a space in participating in the conference. It's just about, somebody asked that, what is going to be the theme for the Yoruba Union Conference in Glasgow? I said, I've got millions of things that could be the theme. But yeah, we could actually call it, the beginning of the journey, the beginning of our journey to self-determination, okay? Pick a role. I'm making that up right now off my head, okay? I'm just making that up off my head now. But I could sit down and give you millions of them. But eventually, we're going to come up with a theme. And that theme is what would be the rider. So we have 3 months to make this happen. 3 months. The awakening of the Yorubas. Yoruba awake. It could be anything. And I mean, once it is out, you will be able to actually, book a space. And we want it to be a ticketed event, a ticketed event, sort of, right? So that simply means that there will be actual charges for you to participate. It's going to be a 3-day event. The day one is to welcome everybody. Let everybody see themselves and see ourselves and all of that stuff. Settle down. Day 2 is the conference, and the last day is dinner. That's how it's currently being discussed. Nothing has been approved yet. There is going to be a general meeting of the Yoruba Union, the first of its kind, all right? Very soon. We're supposed to have it this Sunday, okay? But something is up as well that will make that happen, all right? So we would have our normal, Yoruba Union a general meeting soon. And from that meeting, that is where we're going to brief everybody about the constitution of the union, which is currently going through the review of the leadership of the union, okay? So we also want to give the account updates of what we have been up to. I've not been speaking much about it lately, right? It is because we chose to go back into finalizing building the video platform for us, and then a membership, a registration and verification platform as well. So once that is sorted and ready, then you're going to hear more about Yoruba Union from me. But we chose not to for now. Well, even in between, they're not doing much, right? We have been doing a lot too, saving lives, adopting children, okay? The union have children that we actually like funding their education as you are watching this, okay? And I'm not talking about just education. I'm talking about the entire welfare. We have people that we have actually all of these reports are going to be given to the union members who have always been there for us as well, okay? Yes, we do not have much publicity on it lately. There's a reason for that. But thank you once again, Yomi Totu, for joining this morning, because I've always wanted to say this. We are doing it, and we only have just 3 months doing this. So it is also pretty much like going to be cost. Tell me, any conference organized that is not cost effective, like you will need money to get that done. I'm so proud of the likes of Totu, Princess, and a lot of others like that who have kind of put it upon ourselves to tax ourselves whenever we have to do something instead of going public all the time. We tax ourselves, we raise it between ourselves. And that's what I love about them. People will know that what we are doing is voluntary, okay? And it's our own little and small way of trying to change the trajectory that Nigeria has foisted on us. Now, I remember saying it to people back then that you may be laughing now, but you see, by the time the people really, really come together, they choose to. An ability to come together is right there within us, and we will kind of use it. Okay. I said, you may laugh at us now, you may laugh at people now, but you won't be laughing for long the moment the people gain their footing, and we will. Okay. So, yeah, people can still laugh now, but you won't be laughing for long. This will be the premier, or sorry, the pioneer at the first. But you're going to hear more of it. By the time these people you see on here, by the time you kind of have to see them more physically, and they now have purposes that are so sort of personal to them, then you are likely not going to be laughing along for a long time. If you think those who wanted to have an independent Yoruba nation, they do not have the ability to make it happen. Okay? So you can laugh now, but you won't be laughing for long. Right? So I'll give you more updates, by the way, once we get to the point. Okay? So we hope, I hope that before the end of April, we should have put all our apps together and make it more easier and clearer for everybody who is interested that might want to. So we are looking to probably roll out 50 tickets. Some said we should make it 100. Others are like, okay, you know what? Make it 50. And if more people are looking for the same ticket all over the world, I want to kind of, because, it's more than just the ticket for a lot. That's why I'm saying it now, okay? There are some of you who need to apply for a visa to come around. There are some of you that will actually just need to go and buy your ticket and come around. So you have 3 months. Indeed, if you are not going to remain the example of people I said, all of us come here all the time to say, we want people to do something. The people need to do some people need to rise, people need to stand up. And these people need to fight for themselves. And I said, listen, mistake we are making is me, I want people to stand up. You want people to stand up. Not to want people to stand up. This one want people to stand up. Which people? Are we not supposed to be the people that should be standing up? So it simply means that you walk the talk. That's the idea. Okay. So it is going to be a moment for you to put to test your faith. Okay. As well as your faith on the conversations like this. You have to put it now, you have to put your faith to test. Okay. You've got 3 months to meet other people like yourself from all over the world here in Glasgow. And you can be part of it. And it's more than, like I said, it's more than the ticketing. You're going to need hotel reservation if you don't have anybody to stay with, right, for that 2 days. Hotel reservation, you're going to need that. As for the, food and all that, we are looking into actually covering that when it comes to, that's the part where the ticketing comes in, right? So if I pay, for example, let's say I pay £200 to attend the conference, all right? And that £200 covers my feeding, what do you call it? My feeding, my transportation from the airport to the venue, from the venue back to the, I'm just saying, things that actually pay for things for you is factored into your ticketing. Then you can actually look at the rest of them and say, okay, what about my hotel? How much would that be? And all of that. So if you are coming, you have 3 months to plan that. We have just 1 month to make it happen and easier for every interested person to pick up their tickets. And ticketing is also going to help us maybe control the number of people there. And it would soon be just like our regular party that serious, right? And you will get to know more when the time get close. I mean, when the time comes, okay? So I will meet with other leaders of the union, and everybody is buzzing, by the way. And somehow they're also worried that, are you sure we can do this within short time? And I'm like, yeah, we can. At least there's no harm in trying. So yeah, that's why I had to give you all of that option. Okay, please, if you have people you want to see, if you have people that you know that are indeed going to be very, very impactful in a gathering like that, okay, you suggest their names. We will give them follow-up. We will reach out to them, relate with them. We will tell them about our programs, especially the whole conference thing, and what is the goal, the intended goal for it. And then we'll see if they are also interested, and we'll put them on board. And that's going to also be part and parcel of what will determine the organization. Okay, and say, okay, what are the whole thing that this whole conference is going to be all about? We are working on that. You can help us too, right? Thank you. Anyway, talk to. I hope I have delivered your message. Okay. Almost Igbo Christian. See, if you, this is the time that if you really have any question for me or you have something to say, this is the time you can call in. The number is going to be back on your screen. Okay, so use that. Now I want to talk more on the issue of the electricity tariff. Not that I want to talk more per se. I want to know more. Okay, my own research showed that 300% increase in your electricity tariff is actually a real rip-off. That somehow they are telling us that the access to power, like access to anything in Nigeria, is by class. Okay? So they have class A, class B. Do you use class? Sorry, if you are watching me from Nigeria, please tell me. What do you use in Nigeria? Like band. Yeah, band, not class, band. Well, it's pretty much like class. So band A customers in Nigeria, they are the customers who get 20 hours electricity. There is nowhere that they get or offer 24 hours electricity. The NARC told us, okay? So the first class, the top class people in Nigeria get 20 hours electricity. That explains it. Happy? Like no matter how rich you are, no matter how powerful you are, the most you can get is 20 hours. You know, you see, say we don't be mates now. Me, we be say, I know if we be millionaire, I know be thousandaire, I be 100-near. 100-near like me. I have access to 24 hours electricity. Your billionaires in Nigeria don't get access to 24 hours electricity. They don't. No, my ego, they do. Oh, Benny, are you a billionaire? What band are you? Band Kenny. Even in my area, my ego, we're enjoying 14 hours. Band what is that one? Sorry, band Kenny 14 hours. Anyway, must save you the energy. Okay. So band A is for billionaires, rich people at 20 hours. So they said they are the ones that they have increased their own kilowatt of electricity by 300%. And then those are the people who are paying 66 naira per kilowatt, and it's now 225 naira per kilowatt. So those are the people who used to fund their electricity bill with 40,000. Now they will need 187,000. Okay. Somebody said he used 50,000. Listen, 50,000 naira